Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to thank everyone because this is the first 100 subscriber special video. So I'm gonna show you as a thank you for everyone my collection to more detail. I know on my intro I show very quickly my collection, but now I have a couple of new figures as you can see on some of the reviews, but now I'm gonna show you to more detail and talk a little bit about not each and every piece of my collection, but yeah, just to chat with you or to express my opinions, some anecdotes and some stuff like that. So yeah, let's start, and remember, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below on the comment section and leave a like. Yes, let's start with the video. I'm going to start with a new line of figures which are from the Teoh, the Street Fighter 2 or Ultra Street Fighter 2, and this figure, well, as I said in every video I made of them, are just amazing figures. And I have these three figures on review on my channel, and these, well, I had not an opportunity to make, and maybe I do something, I don't know. If you want, leave a comment please. And yeah, this is a display I have on one of my walls, and well, I love these figures, yeah. And here are, well, just Nintendo 2DS. Here a poster of Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. I love that game. And here I have this figure from the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back. And seal, I don't collect seal, but this I got her with the rest of the wave because I didn't have about that time I didn't have the Yoda, Luke Skywalker and Han Solo, and I believe the AT Trooper, I believe. And yeah, I got her, and I keep her on sealed because I have another Leia, and I'm trying to sell this one, but oh well, people are not very interested of it. It's a shame. It's a great figure, a very nice figure. The appearance to Carrie Fisher is on point, very nice. And this side I have here my little collection of Dragon Ball figures. These two figures are figurized from Model Kit Bandai. There are a couple of new figurized figures which are a little more smaller, almost, I believe, 7 inches. Is a little bit, they are bigger than the figures. And yeah, this is small, even though I love Dragon Ball, is my favorite anime, but yeah, they are kind of expensive, these figures. And yes, I have these two Super Saiyajin 4. The last year I didn't make a review on them, and because I haven't, well, I don't have a lot of time. So yeah, I do like these figures, especially of course the Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta here. And my only complaint with this figure is that, well, it doesn't, the articulation here and the sculpt here is just a little bit bigger than the rest of the groin, but is due to the 3.0 body used on it. Yes, my Super Saiyajin's Goku, the very first one here. This is the second figure of the SH figures. here the newest, and I just got recently, in fact, this week, this figure, which is the Water Awakening. I maybe do a video comparing the three of them, just to show you some kind of the evolution of SH figures. And here the Saiyajin race on Earth, and a couple of gashapons here. Very nice. I like these figures. I lost the base of this one, just little annoying to try to put it on his feet. And just write down the Dragon Ball figures. I have my Jedi Toys Universal Monsters and figures which are not which doesn't have a lot of views on my channel, so please check it out. They are amazing figures, especially this one. Well, every piece of here is just great, and this is very highly articulated, and this is the most beautiful box of all of them. And these two, well, is a nice compliment. And behind them I have a little collection of PlayStation 2 games, and a couple, well, 3 PC games, Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 expansion, which is the Lord of Destruction. And I really like a movie here of Dragon Ball, and a collection of Led Zeppelin CDs. Here some Sakura Card Captors book. One of my piece of collection that I love the most is my Star Wars Blu-ray. I really like I hope I don't mess this. I really like the box of this. Oops. She just fell. Of this Anakin and Luke Skywalker. This is all you need to experience Star Wars. Nothing more, nothing else. So yeah. Next to them is nothing special, it's mostly the box I kept, because, well, I don't like to throw my boxes, and I really like this wall because, well, it reminds me of some kind of store. And yeah, I have more boxes here of my figures, not very interesting. And well, here I have 4 figures of Gears of War. These figures, well, an uncle gifted me, and yeah, very nice figures. I don't collect them, I just put them here because I don't consider it to be part of my collection, of my main collection, but I keep them because they were a gift for my uncles. And yeah, very nice boxes. I like the boxes. And that is a box full of more boxes. And keep it up with the video. I have here my Zack Snyder's Justice League display, and from McFarlane, and I really like these figures. The one that started all was the Superman, because I got him in a very cheap price. So that moment reminds me to a Joy Tribbiani moment. I know is Friends. Well, I like that show, and I know some people doesn't enjoy that, but it reminds me of that moment when he is on a date and he said to his date that he doesn't share food. But the moment she left a dessert, I believe it was a cake, a chocolate cake. Well, he tasted, and he said, "Oh," and it was over. He ate the whole thing.
Stop staring at me! Well, just a tiny little. Uh-oh.
So yeah, my Superman made that effect on me, and that moment of my collection, I was only collecting Spider-Man. So when I got him, I knew I have to have the rest of the figures. It was a moment. Very nice figures. And the centerpiece, Dark Side. Very nice indeed. Right below the Zack Snyder Justice League, I have a couple of figures which are the Hyper Real and Hasbro Black Series. This is just a little collection because they are just these two figures, and sadly they choose a material for this figure which is a silicone. You can see here that, well, the armpit of Luke is just turned apart, as well as his groin here. You can see, let me point it out, yes, here. So it's very sad that the quality of the material, well, they just turn apart and just break. And maybe it's due to my weather here on my city, which is very humid and with a lot of humidity. But yeah, I got them here on an old PC case, just to be there. But even though the quality and the issues, I like the figures. The Mark Hamill face here is very nice. It's a very comfortably set of figures. Next to them, I have a couple of McFarlane, and this is from Mattel. This Wonder Woman is 6 inches, I believe, and so she is a little smaller than Superman and Batman from the Three Jokers, and Superman, the first Superman that McFarlane developed. And yeah, I'm looking for the Wonder Woman classic, the collector edition McFarlane. So I am to put her next to this and have my trinity of classic DC trinity. Yeah, here a photo with my mom and here my very nice Mayfix and Terminator 2, and a collection of Pokemon from the VDS collection here, from the main titles, and I have, of course, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Soul, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, Black, White 2, and all of the 3DS figures. And behind them I have some Switch games from Zelda. So yeah, and this is my desk where I record my videos. I just use this piece of wood like this, with some weight under it, and put a blanket kind of thing to try to make my reviews. And yeah, I'm trying to enhance this because sometimes, well, it fell apart. But yeah, and this is my PC. Nothing special. And here my Mayfix Batman from Hush, the Superman from Hush as well. And here is the Zack Snyder Justice League Black Suit Superman, which I love very much. Very nice. Just next to them I have my Avengers figures, which are most of Black Series, sorry, Marvel Legends, and my Thor is a Mayfix, as you know, if you have watched my top 10 figures of 2023. But yeah, very nice. I have my Black Widow in this pose. It's a very difficult pose due to, well, I don't have a proper base for her. So yeah, the start this because I was just only collecting Spider-Man. I believe it was, well, I wanted the Captain America because this figure is very, very nice. I really like this figure, and yeah, that figure made me start with the Hulk and Iron Man, and then I got the Doctor Strange, and that Thanos is amazing. I really like this figure. And this will start with the Spider-Man collection. I have these 5 figures from most of the retro pack and wave, and Hammerhead here next to Shocker, Rhino, Scorpion. I don't remember which wave he is, but is not the new one of the retro pack. And here is a lizard from Marvel Select, and because, well, the buff of Marvel Legends was a little too expensive, and I wasn't able to get the new lizard from Marvel Legends, the retro pack. So I got this figure under a very, very cheap price, and I like him because, well, is bigger than the rest, but given the fact that he is a monster, just he doesn't miss a lot on that matter. So it looks great. I really like. And here I have my almost Spider-Verse here, and I made this diorama based on the NECA one. This is foam and polyurethane, I believe it's called, and very nice. So yeah, let's start with the top. I have my goblins here, my hobgoblin next to my green goblin, a Marvel Select Venom, and Marvel Select bootleg, yes, bootleg Carnage. This figure is, well, that Carnage is bigger, but even though I like him, I painted again his head because, well, the bootleg is just horrible on that matter. But yeah, it's a great figure even though it's a bootleg. And here we have Batman next to the beautiful Black Cat, the retro pack, and Spider-Man. This is original, and this figure is the one that made me start again to collecting after I sold my collection of myth cloth, which is from an anime called Senseiya. And those figures are amazing because they use an armor, and that armor are die cuts and some pieces of plastic. But yeah, when I saw this figure, I knew I have to have him because, well, Symbiote Spider-Man is one of my favorite incarnation of the character, and it reminds me to a toy that I have from Toy Biz, which is the Symbiote Spider-Man Classic from the Classic line, and this figure is very, very nice. Next to him I have my Scarlet Spider-Man, this is officially the first Marvel Legends I have. I have the pre-order of this figure, but well, it took a time, of course. But I have this, and next here I have my amazing Spider-Man from this no plastic window box. Here my Mayfix, very first original Mayfix. Very nice indeed. Here a Mayfix bootleg. I painted the body, the parts, the blue parts. Looks nice, and I attach him with a piece of metal. And here is Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Very nice with new articulation, pinless, just amazing figure. I really like it very much. It is the centerpiece of this display. Here is the Cyborg Spider-Man. I apply him a little wash here to enhance the beautiful sculpt of the arm. And here the Iron Spider. And here is Spider-Man Miguel O'Hara. I lost his cape. I'm very sad with it for that. And yeah, here the Mark I Spider-Man. Very nice figure. Sadly, it's not based on the original work, but is based on the game of the Spider-Man PS4. The Ben Reilly. Very nice indeed. The sad thing about this figure is that pain, but well, maybe I will paint it someday. I don't know. And here the Spinneret from Renew Your Vows. But yeah. And next to them, I have this second display. It's almost the same display, but I had him especially in this case because these are the Sinister 6. I have a review on them just to show you part of that collection. Very nice. This Spider-Man is from AliExpress, which is bootleg. But I really like how they look on this part of the collection. And down below here, Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. This figure is from the 2-pack of Spider-Man, the new one that have the Spider logo and with some glow, something like that. And here, well, one thing I don't like this figure is the fist. I don't know why they couldn't add a relaxed hand. So I got them in this pose, kind of romantic, I don't know. But yeah, very nice. My Spider-Man verse, my Spider-Verse and Marvel on display. And down below my Marvels, there are this sideshow Darth Vader, and this is the one with the base that turn on with a red light here. I don't have batteries put on it, but yeah, it's a very nice figure. Really like it. I got him last Christmas of 2022, but yeah, is my most expensive figure of my collection. Sadly, due to my weather conditions, well, it start to deteriorate on this material, on this cloth. But yeah, below him is my lovely SH Figures Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith. Very nice indeed. I like this display because it shows Darth Vader towering Anakin Skywalker. Then next to them, and the final part of my collection, is my Black Series collection. On the past, I only have the original Luke Skywalker from episode 6 Black Series, and just I have that figure a lot of time alone, and then I don't remember what figure I got next, but I decided to have a collection of Black Series just from the original trilogy, because the one from SH figures are just more expensive. But yeah, I really like my set here. My original idea to display my Black Series collection, it was to show some of the scenes of more of the scenarios scenery of the original trilogy, which is of course here Tatooine with the Sand Troopers, Jaguar, R5 and Tusken Raider. Here a Death Star hall with Darth Vader and Obi-Wan on the center, which is the climax of the, well, almost, it's not the climax, but is a very important part of the movie. Next here, Luke Skywalker and band. I really like how they look together. And here, as I said, on my R2-D2 review and my first Star Wars review, which is the Anakin Skywalker. This is a model kit, and this R2 is a model kit, but it's bootleg. Yeah, and I have them on here on this diorama which I made. It took me a lot of time. It's not accurate. Someone expert of Star Wars can see, but yeah, I really like how they look here with a couple of stormtroopers, and yeah, Moff Tarkin here, very nice. And after them I got the throne scene, which is one of my favorite scenes from the original trilogy. Most of it because the music is very beautiful, very nice. And I got this Han Solo from AliExpress. This one original is from I believe from the Power of the Force, yeah, card from Black Series, very nice. And down below my A New Hope display, I have just squishing the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi figures, yeah. And I have in the half, I know that Luke Skywalker, it isn't from that movie, but when I bought him on Amazon, I didn't notice that it wasn't from the how is it called, the snow speeder look. So yeah, this is the X-wing look, but it looks great next to this snowtrooper and the AT-AT operator. Here at the start of the movie, we can see this Luke Skywalker from the archive next to the archive Han Solo, and the face of it doesn't look very nice. The paint detail is just ugh. But I like the figure. I like all 5 figures. Here a couple of more figures, of course. My Princess Leia, as I say, I have this open next to Luke Skywalker. I really like this look. Very nice. The appearance is almost like Mark Hamill. Han Solo, here Yoda. My Darth Vader, which I really like this figure. Looks very nice. My Chewie 3PO, and this pair of figures, I really like them. Luke Skywalker Jedi training, holding Yoda, of course. My bounty hunters figures. The moment I got Bosk, which is the figure that I got last, that moment I decided to make a video by suggest of a collect of a game, and yeah, I really like how they look together. Very, very nice. Here my rest of the figures of Return of the Jedi, Wicked, and Pablo, I don't remember, R2, which I have a review on the channel. My Luke Skywalker here. I have 2 Luke Skywalker. I know, I love Luke. He's my favorite character. And sometimes it's Anakin, Vader, but most of the time is Luke. I really like that character. So I really hate what Disney do to Luke. A very beautiful Princess Leia here, couple of them. And the odd part of these figures is that this Leia is taller than this one, and even though she is on sandals, and these figures is supposed to be on boots, so yeah, it's an odd decision from Hasbro. Really like this Han Solo from Endor, Trooper. My battery is dying. Just behind them, the 40th anniversary Darth Vader fighting against his son and the malicious, the evil Darth Sidious Emperor Palpatine. And one of my favorite part of the collection, which are my 3-pack from Black Series, the Ghost Force. Very beautiful. I really like. On this side, it looks just like Hayden Christensen. So yeah, this is my entire collection of figures, and I'm really happy with it. I hope you enjoy my video, and I want to thank you everyone, of course, to who's watching, and yeah, and thank you for the 100 subscribers, and yeah, a little mess. Well, thank you everyone, I truly meaning, and I hope that you enjoy my content. I want to keep it up with it, and see you on the next collection. Yeah.